Hey everyone, welcome back to the Platinum Wave. Today, we're tackling a heavyweight showdown. Big George Foreman versus Earnie Shavers. May they both rest in peace. Two of the hardest hitters to ever grace the ring. First up, let's talk about the powerhouse himself, George Foreman. Known for his incredible strength and devastating punching power, Foreman was a force of nature in the ring. He had a classic big man style, using his size to back opponents up and unleash those heavy hooks. Foreman's fighting style, think of a freight train. He'd come barreling at you, swinging those hammers as if he was trying to knock down a brick wall. And let's not forget, he had the stamina of a marathon runner, well, at least the second time around. After his comeback in the 1990s, he was like a fine wine, getting better with age. Now let's pivot to Earnie Shavers. If Foreman was a freight train, Shavers was more like a tornado, unpredictable and wildly destructive. Known for having one of the highest knockout ratios in boxing history, Shavers had that explosive, quick trigger style. You know, the kind of guy who could put you to sleep faster than a lullaby. Shavers had a lightning-fast right hand and loved to counterpunch. He'd wait for you to throw a jab, then boom, right on the chin. He could turn the tide of a fight in an instant. If boxing were a game of chess, Shavers would be playing 3D chess, while everyone else is still figuring out checkers. Okay, let's break down their stats. Foreman, standing at 6 feet 3 inches and weighing around 220 pounds in his prime, was a physical specimen with a reach advantage. Shavers, on the other hand, was 6 feet 0 inches with a weight around 215 pounds. So we're looking at a size difference, but Shavers had that explosive speed. Now let's imagine this epic clash in the ring. The bell rings and Foreman comes out like a tank, looking to establish dominance. He'd throw those heavy jabs, trying to push Shavers back. Meanwhile, Shavers would be bouncing on his feet, looking for that perfect moment to unleash his right hand. It's like watching a lion chase a gazelle, if the gazelle had a cannon for a fist. Sure, Foreman's plan would be to wear Shavers down, but let's be real, Shavers only needs one clean shot. If he lands that right hand early, it could be lights out for George. But if Foreman can absorb that initial power and keep the pressure on, he could overwhelm Shavers with his relentless style. So, who would win? This is a tough one. Both fighters have that knockout power, but I think it would ultimately come down to endurance. Foreman had the ability to take a punch and keep coming forward, while Shavers relied on that explosive moment. If the fight goes past the early rounds, I see Foreman wearing Shavers down. Drumroll, please. In a hypothetical boxing match between George Foreman and Earnie Shavers, the winner is George Foreman. He'd take the punches, grind it out, and ultimately secure a late-round TKO. What do you think? Did I get it right? Or did I just miss the mark like a boxer without a jab? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for more boxing debates right here on the Platinum Wave. Until next time, keep your gloves up and your spirits high.